Vids is the college mages have a place like sort of anything. It's a place for your dead.
So, sorry if I don't speak that much, but to anyone that plays Skyrim, what do you prefer? Me, I prefer bow and two-handed weapons. That's how I like my character. I've never really cared for using magic. And light-handed weapon, well, one-handed weapons aren't really my thing if I'm going for two-handed, so. And I also prefer heavy armor over light. Though I do have a bad habit of stealing in this game. I still like my heavy. So. Yeah, I'll just continue that mission, or that quest, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully I don't die too much. But we'll see what happens. Maybe later I can I'll play some Friday the 13th. Hopefully everything goes well. My internet's not the best, so I don't know how well this video is gonna do. I've done it a few times before. It's been okay on 102 vids, but usually doesn't do well with the others, so I end up deleting them because nobody wants to watch a black screen. But yeah, we'll just see how this goes. You'll get to see how I play in Skyrim. You'll see all the mistakes I'll be making, which I hope I don't make that many, cause I tend to get reckless. Before I recorded, well, before where I was started, where I make it this far because of my previous mistake, I kind of just took a break from it. Ended up getting wrecked by all three mages. Even as a werewolf. Fuck, see? Already. See? I don't know. Luckily that wasn't that bad. I promise though, I do a lot better. All that's junk. Another thing I like to do is, I don't know if everybody does it, but I like to use my bow, trying to get somewhat XP off of prisoners Plus, I need fire salts from that flame.
You're not going to shoot.
That's stupid.
Please, help. Yes. Did Archmage Aron send you? He sent you to rescue you, didn't he? See? I knew Aron wouldn't leave me in here. Hurry, and get me out of this cage before they come for me. I don't have them anymore. She took them. The collar. She's the one who put me in here. Please, let me out of here. They threw me in here until they were ready to use me in one of their experiments. This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought they wanted my help, not to use me as a test subject.
I know that lever opens his cage. I'm not gonna open it yet. You know what? I guess I'll go open it now.
Thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the college and I'll beg them to let me back in. Yes, of course. I said I'd tell you, didn't I? The caller had. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Oh, you saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here. I've got to get out of here.
I was watching my health, but then I looked away. I was paying enough attention. I should have healed when I had the chance. Oh, fuck.
Go, boys! Attack! I promise I'll help you get out of here. The books? Oh, I understand. I thought they'd come for me.
Even though I don't do use magic, the books still have some value, so I can make some money off of them.
Why did I ever come here?
Only reason why I take them.
Necromancers. Be careful.
Oh wow. We shouldn't have gone in the way. Just doing a quick save. Okay.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. So you're just one of Arn's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You've come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. Are you attempting to threaten me after I've been so hospitable? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
I don't want to see. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Always encouraging to see the... Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own. So you wish to master the arcane arts? I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand this. The key to it, not long, but you can't stop. Also, if you'll just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration. I have the Isle of... and yet now, if nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have... Well, I can't... If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me? My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel this marvelous object? It practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And then he will be removed.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thormore associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the... Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this. I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was... Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Until next time.
It's always encouraging. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Take care now.
perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You and those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now. I hope Mirabelle is helpful in locating the staff.
Please don't bother the Archmage and Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it. Though I'm not... I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were... mages. My understanding... I was quite surprised. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was It sounded like they were heading... I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mazulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If it turned out good, I hope you guys enjoy. If it doesn't, I'll make another video. It'll probably be Friday the 13th. But hopefully this one turned out good. See you next time.